Creating tables in LaTeX is usually a complicated process if you do it manually, but you have some tools available online that can simplify the process. So there's a website called tablesgenerator.com. So that lets you create tables like you would in any spreadsheet program like Excel. So here you just write down the headers as you would normally. So for example, let us say we are noting down values in a Reynolds experiment. So we given headers such as serial number and the velocity followed by its units, and the third column in the header is the Reynolds number. So remember, when you are inputting equations, you need to write them within dollar signs so that the program knows that you want them to be rendered as equations, right? So I'm just following the LaTeX format to do this. You do it the same way in LaTeX also. When you write an equation, you write them in, when you write an inline equation, you write them in between dollar signs. All right, so we have these three headers. Let us just input some random values. Let's say we take down two values. One, let the velocity be 1. These are all they don't necessarily mean anything, they are just placeholder values. So we have these two, right? And then I click on generate, and then when you look at this place here, you see that the LaTeX code for the table has been generated. Now you can add some more things to it. There are options which let you add captions and then center the table either horizontally, and there are many other options as well which you can explore and see which best fits your need. For example, here I'm probably gonna just select the caption as above and then center the table horizontally. And once those things are done, I will just I will generate the code and then copy it to clipboard. I have this basic overleaf file opened here, and I'm just going to paste the code over here and compile it. So as you see that the table appears in its very simple form at the bottom of the page. Let me fix its position to the top by writing the H over there, but this is probably going to give me an error because I have not used the float package. Okay, let's use the float package, and then that H option in the table would work, right? So now the table is moved to the top, but as you see, it's a very simple basic table. It doesn't have any borders or any other features. So let us make it a bit more complicated and add more features to it in the table generator website. So let's see what all we can do. Let's first add a caption. This can be the statement that describes your table. So for example, we are noting down Reynolds experiment values, so that is what we write here. So you have your caption, and next we move on to the table itself. And what we can do is we can add borders. So that option is there. There are many other options which you can explore. I'm just giving demonstration of the ones that I use quite often. You can also give the header row in the table a background color so that it distinguishes it from the other rows. So let's select a dark gray background color for the top row, and let's see what else we can do. So just right click and add another row. Let's say we have two sets of readings, right? So in that case, you would need to merge some cells, and that is also possible here. This would be quite complicated if you want to do it manually in LaTeX by yourself. So here you're just going to use the option that's given above to merge the cells so that you can show that the two sets of readings that you have here graphically. So I merge the first two and name that 1, and I merge the another two set of rows and name that as 2. Now I add borders to all of it, and make everything bold on the header row, and let's center the entire thing so that it looks good. So I'm going to select everything and center. Right, so this table looks good now, and it has many features that you may need in your own table. So now I'm going to click on generate and get the code. Writing that code manually will really take a lot of time, so this does in fact make the job a lot easier. Now you go back and just paste. And another thing that I forgot to mention, that you have to add these packages that are highlighted here, otherwise the table won't work. So you need to read the top few lines which details which packages you must add to your overleaf file, right? So I have added them there, and now I'm going to compile the code. and I get a nice table with the neat features that we need for making our table a bit more attractive. And that is what you have here. So now if you want to, since it has a caption and it has the labels that's automatically generated, you can now refer it within your text. So let's say I want to refer it here, so I'm just going to add the reference with the label name that I've given to the table. And then when I compile this, you're going to see that I do have this referred in my text. So I hope this will be useful to anyone struggling with making tables in Overleaf. Thank you for watching.